Ladies and gentlemen, let's pour one out for the Veilguard devs. Alright, that's enough. So a bombshell was dropped on the gaming sphere that the Veilguard devs were axed, fired, kicked out the front door. Apparently, this was all due to the fact that the game's sales were 50% of what they projected that they should be, and that they reached only 1.5 million players in the entire lifetime of the game. Now, let's be accurate here. According to reports, there are only 5 confirmed people that have been laid off, but it's an undisclosed number, so there still could be more, and the expectation is that it's more than just those 5. Now, all jokes aside, it actually is sad to see people lose their means of income. You know, we shouldn't dance on the graves of these people's careers. You know, it actually really is sad. No jokes for real. It actually is a sad thing. But can any of us say that we aren't completely surprised? Once again, it is shown that if you do not cater to your audience, you're going to fail. Or I should say, at least the chances of you failing is significantly higher. We've seen it with many games now where they end up coming out, they don't do well because of wokeness, what the gaming sphere sees as woke, which Veilguard is one of those ones where you can actually prove there is quote unquote wokeness in the game. It's not as much as what people were saying. However, it's there. It's obviously there. You can see there are clips of a certain character in there where it is literally woke stuff. If I remember right, when the game got first, not announced, but when they first showed gameplay of it, if I'm remembering right, I'm not a Dragon Age fan. I'm not one of them, but I saw, like, when they showed the footage of the gameplay, it was always like, it seemed like the fans of it had an issue. They were like, this isn't Dragon Age. This is not, like, what is this? What is this crap? You always have to, you know, you want to try to innovate your franchise, but you also you have to keep the core of the franchise that you're creating. You know, once you lose the core of your fan base, you know, the rest of the people coming in, they're coming in with fresh eyes, so they're not going to be as invested. And then once you start bringing in all the other stuff, you just end up losing the majority of the people that came, and then your game fails. You know, at some point, these companies just have to sit down in a roundtable meeting and be like, we can't keep doing this. Okay, all of this stuff is getting rejected. You know, their games aren't selling. We have to get back to what made us great. It sounds like a different kind of slogan. We're not doing that one, but we have to get back to what got us an actual fan base. One of the saddest things about situations like this is the fact that there are developers at the company that have been there for, you know, decades, that before any of the DEI type of hiring and stuff like that were, you know, the internet is going to blame it on. And the fact that they are now having to leave this thing that they helped create and love, it's sad to see almost all of that work just get gone, just a fart in the wind, because of whether that be your coworkers going on Twitter talking shit, or you got your, you know, the lofty expectations of the publisher, you know, all kinds of stuff like that. You know, some of these developers had worked there for like 20 years. Now, one happy thing that I am seeing with some of the posts about it, like this one from what is this girl's name? Karen West Weeks. If she ever said anything, I don't know anything about it, but I just happened to look at her post here, and I'm not seeing anybody kind of stomping on her. Like, I don't really see many people being like, ha ha, get wrecked, wokey, like that type of thing. It's good to see that there are a lot of people kind of offering support and condolences and stuff like that. So, you know, that's always nice to see. You know, you never want to see, you know, just an onslaught of people like stepping on them, unless, you know, they're the type of person that while they were in the position they were in, were spitting at the gamers, which if this person did that, I don't know anything about that. Now, is every single dev or employee that's getting fired have to do specifically with the fact that the game did poorly? Not necessarily. Obviously, they're going to be something like, you know, you got quality control people, you know, maybe things that were outsourced that obviously at the end of the project, they get let go and then the next thing starts. So that's really all I got to say about the situation. What do you think about the layoff? Do you think that layoffs like this for games of this nature that get called DEI or woke, do you think that these kind of layoffs are a step in the right direction, or do you think they're a step in the wrong direction? Any and all thoughts are welcome. I enjoy having these conversations and seeing what other people think about a particular subject. So with all that being said, I will see you in the next one. Y'all take care.